Welcome to Destiny Rise of Iron, and this is going to be a review of Destiny the Collection. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be kind of going, I don't have a script or anything, but I used to sink a bunch of time into this, and I've actually got 3 different characters on here, all of different classes, and I want to show you those characters, and I wanted to, hop into some Crucible, or hop into some patrols, and show you, and tell you what this game is like, and give you my review, my recommendation. And yeah, like I said, I have the collection, so I have all the DLCs, which is very fun. But I'll show you my 3 characters. I'll tell you my initial thoughts on it. What happened as I started playing, and I'll tell you what I now feel about it after playing other games, giving it some time to think. Because I have different feelings. I use this hunter most of the time, and it is a exo male. And then there's also this warlock, which is a exo warlock, and then a female titan. And I haven't really played those last 2 a lot, but this first character I've played quite a bit, and I played it with the Iron Banner, and I've played enough to where I think I'm ready to do a review. And I've played a little bit of Crucible actually on the channel. I uploaded that, and they did pretty much as well as my normal videos do, 4 to 7 views. So I'm just going to hop into patrols, and let's just talk about this game. First thing I want to talk about is my initial reaction. I saw it was a RPG, and it was all in space. It was sci-fi, and it looked nice, and I was entranced. I listened to different reviews that I definitely recommend you listen to. You know, not my review, because it's terrible. It's gonna fall apart, I promise you. But I didn't care what the review said. I was like, I'm gonna get this. I know that I will like it. So then I start playing it because I get it for Christmas. I create my character, and now I'm playing Destiny, and I am very happy. And I am getting stronger and stronger, and I'm slowly making my way up, playing through different missions, and here I am at this point. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've played some of the missions, but I got to level 40 by using a special item you get in the collection, part of the DLC, and it bumps you up to level 40 right away. And it is the most cheater thing to do ever, but I didn't care. I wanted to jump in, play the Crucible, I wanted to play the higher level stuff, I wanted to play strikes. I didn't care about the missions. I was just excited for Crucible and strikes. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the cool loot, and I wanted to do all that. I wanted to play the Iron Banner event, all of that stuff. I wanted to do that. So I just kind of jumped through. So this is coming from someone who's mostly just played a bunch of Crucible and such. Iron Banner, and I've played some story, and I've played some story on my other accounts. I've had to. So this is just going to be kind of that reaction. So I really do recommend that if you want something more based on the story and not the gameplay, I recommend you check something out like an IGN review, which is a very trusted review source, if that's what you're wanting. But if you want to know my take on the gameplay, well then this is the review for you. It looks nice. I'm just looking around here, and in my opinion, everything looks nice. Especially the weaponry looks really nice. My character in general, I think there's some really cool ideas with this game, such as the shader mechanics that allow you to make your character look different, even beyond using things like just different types of armor colors. You get to change it up in different ways, which can be useful because you get tired of mixing and matching with different armor and having it look terrible. It's not always fun. The different types of armor are really cool and unique, and you never will. It's really hard. It's really hard to find someone who looks the exact same as someone else. Now, it's easy to find people with the same helmet or armor, because a lot of times there are armor that everyone really likes, and that it's, you know, people want to get, and then they get it, and then they wear it. A lot of people share the same interests in armor, but they never have, like, all the same stuff. Depending on where they are in the game, or how long they've played the game, or what they're interested in, it's always going to be different, and there's so many different characters. Now, this game, and the reviews will tell you this. If you just look at something like IGN, you will know that this is a grind fest. But so is Overwatch, and I just did a review on Overwatch that I am uploading now, and will probably come out before this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, by the way. That was really fun to make. And the gameplay that I actually recorded after that, but I'm going to set public before my review with me and my friend playing. That was very fun. But this is about Destiny. I got a little sidetracked. I've had a fun weekend so far. But yeah, so I did a review on Overwatch, and I kind of talked about how there's a lot of grinding in that game. But it's fun. It is so much fun. The grind is definitely real, but the grind is fun. It is so much fun because of the variety. The variety makes it okay that the grind is real. I'm fine with that because the variety is incredible. I don't know why my voice sounds so weird. I can't answer you that. Okay, I don't know why my voice is really weird right now. But the variety is fantastic in that game. And this game just doesn't get as much variety. So I feel like you can really sink into it, and you'll want to level up and get the higher light levels. You want to be better than other people. It has this appeal that sucks you in right away. Alright, they are so strong with that initial appeal. But it is because of that, since it's an ultimate grind fest with not enough individuality and variety, it starts to just lose that appeal. And I don't know, it took me a few weekends to kind of lose it, but it definitely did happen. I'm kind of getting a little bit back into it, playing some stuff, trying to get some more armor that I really enjoy, and playing with some friends. But besides that, I haven't really felt any, you know, like, I haven't felt all the same different, like, excitements or different feelings that I felt when I was originally turning it on. And most of that is because I was so excited, because it was, I was just really excited for the game, and I used to have a PS2, so I was really excited to play a high-quality game. But here's the thing. It can be fun. You will face lots of different people. Alright, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to start phrasing this. So, the story. The different story missions, running around, the NPC enemies. What about those? It's not that fun. It's not the best. And I feel bad saying that, but it's absolutely true. And it needs to be acknowledged. Because if you want to play this game and you want to sink some time into this game, you absolutely need to know that the gameplay when it comes to NPC characters is not the best. There's not a lot of variety. Now, there's very interesting stories behind all of them, and I definitely appreciate that. I really like there being in-depth stories behind who they are and all of that kind of stuff. But the problem comes when you're facing enemies that feel the exact same over and over, and they just keep getting harder, but they don't feel more engaging. That's when things start to take a turn for the worst. So once that happens, what you have to do is you have to start playing Crucible. But I recommend trying to juice this first before you start going into Crucible, because Crucible is very fun. The online multiplayer version of it, not version, but the online multiplayer game. What I'd say really ties this together as a game. Now, while there's tons of story, and like I said, I haven't done all the missions, and I'm sure they're great, but I haven't done them all. But, I mean, I don't know why I said I'm sure they're great, because I hear that they're actually quite lacking from some reviews, except for to the Taken King, and I hear that Rise of Iron could have been better. But milk that, play all those levels, and then start playing Crucible. Because in Crucible, you'll start getting tons of advanced weaponry. It'll be a lot stronger when you start playing Crucible. You'll get more rewards, and the gameplay is fun. Now you're facing off with people who aren't just stupid NPCs, who aren't just the same NPC over and over again. These people are actual players, and they will be better than you, and you will probably get beaten by them, and then you will want to get better. And that is where this game takes a turn for the better. Crucible is where things start to look better. Once you start playing against people and that you know are stronger than you, and that where the gameplay's about to start getting a lot more varied, that's where it's really gonna hook you. That took me a while to get out of, to stop wanting to play the Crucible. I mean, I started, hitting the Overwatch hard, and I just kind of stopped playing as much Destiny because so much Overwatch. Because that game, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I mean, I don't know if I can really say it for you because it's very hard depending on who you like, or I mean, like what kind of games you like. But I definitely, if I was asked to play some Destiny with a friend or some Overwatch with a friend, I would go with Overwatch. It's much better. It's much better, in my opinion. I can't decide for you, but I'm hoping that these series of reviews that I'm going to start doing will help you be able to make some decisions like that. Now, I know this is basically just a rambling fest while I'm shooting up enemies in the Plague Lands, but I hope this kind of shows you what the gameplay is like. I'm about to quick scope a splicer. I really want to no scope a splicer. I really like to. But never mind, I guess. So the game has potential, and I think it really lies in the vast multiplayer and the many modes you can play multiplayer, and that's where things get varied. I find that in a lot of games, it depends, not Uncharted 4, but in a lot of games, the multiplayer is when it comes alive and it's when it hooks you. Because before you start playing the multiplayer, it's just the same thing over and over again. And once you start getting into the multiplayer, it'll start being the same thing over and over again. And that's my problem with it. It'll have a longer lasting appeal once you get into the multiplayer because it is so much more varied than the original gameplay. But things will still get old, and they will get old faster than, say, Overwatch. And I can absolutely not tell you that once you start getting in there, you will not want to get out, because eventually you'll find a better game, and you'll move on. And it does not have a lasting appeal that I think really deserves the $60 price tag. Now, I mean, well, Destiny the Collection definitely deserves the $60 price tag, but I would say that if you are going to buy this game, just wait a little bit. Wait till it goes on some sort of sale or whatever. Or just wait, in general, wait, because it'll go down, you'll play it, and you'll like it for a while. But I recommend you save your money because you're going to get tired of it and you're going to want to get another game in just a month or two. So definitely wait. Now, I definitely recommend you pick this up if it goes on, I guess I should probably, okay. I'm gonna start doing like little, like grading thing, like an out of 10. So let me give Destiny an out of 10. 6 out of 10. Alright, and I know that seems harsh, but it just will not keep you long enough. And I was so defiant when I heard that. I was like, no, I'm gonna love it, but I don't care what kind of game you like. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's someone out there. I guess I do know some people who are still into Destiny and who've been playing it for 3 years. But I don't think it can really keep people for that long. And I don't understand how I know people that it has kept people enthralled. I don't understand how I know people like that who've been enthralled by this game. I give this a 6.5 out of 10. And I guess I didn't give an out of 10 to Overwatch, so if you watch that video, come back. I give it an 8.5 out of 10, just because of the lacking story, which if you watch my video, you'll understand what I mean by that. And don't get offended if you just heard that. Just watch the video, you'll understand what I mean. That has been this review. Love you guys. And, yeah, it's a fun game. Check it out. Just don't spend 60 bucks on it. It's not worth it. But multiplayer, play it. Single player, play it, because it will be fun, and you're going to want to milk all the fun out of it. Because if you don't milk all the fun out of it while you're still into it, you'll lose it, and then you won't be able to get that extra milk out. That sounds weird, but I mean, I'm just trying to make some kind of analogy. Goodbye. That was me talking about some Destiny gameplay. Have a wonderful day.